Hello traders, it's Colin here, the Trading Canuck. Wanted to send out a video about the Euro New Zealand trade that I sent out today. It was a 4-hour trade. It was based off of a bearish pin bar or hammer candle, and you can see that I've drawn a little arrow here showing the exact candle that it was. The zone that it printed at, in my opinion, was a pretty good zone. However, it was drawn off the 4-hour chart. And the other thing is that the euro is quite interesting in that it just seems, no matter what, the euro just seems to want to keep going up. So what we have happening now is we actually have the Kiwi dollar starting to fall again, and then we've got the euro basically maintaining its ground pretty much sideways for the last 8 hours at the 3,400 level, as a matter of fact. But the reason we got taken out of this trade was that basically the Kiwi dollar stayed still and the euro climbed basically enough to stop us out. And so it's unfortunate when that kind of thing happens. I think the setup was actually good if it could have broken that, found resistance there and fallen, we would have been fine. But the zone that it's at now, which is the 64.20 area, if we have a look at the daily chart, we can see it's probably a better zone. You can see that we've got many opens and closes at that level here, 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 one here, through here, and here again, right? So it's a pretty good resistance level as well, but it doesn't look to me, at this point anyway, like it's actually going to hold. And so I'm going to wait. I would like to see this thing reverse from this level, but I really don't know if it's going to. And the other thing is, I don't necessarily know that I would want to go long until we got through that level as well, because if we look at a daily line chart, we can see that we've got lots of resistance up above as well. You can see we've got another zone right around there, lots of touches in that area. So if you were to go long on this pair now, you're going to have quite a bit of resistance to get through. And we really don't have that great of a setup other than to fade the pin bar here. So that's what happened with that trade. I mean, it happens, but I think the setup overall was a good setup to begin with. And then we looked at a USD Swiss trade. I sent out a USD Swiss trade. Let's see here. Here we go. And the USD Swiss was the same kind of idea, actually. We have this strong resistance level here. We put a line chart up to clean it up a little bit. We can see we've got several touches here, got touches over here, all through here. And again, the only variable here right now, let's say if we move this up just a little bit higher, so we use that touch, this lower touch, these touches, and basically this touch, it's pretty much the same. It's more or less just the whole area is going to act as resistance. And so so when we looked at this trade earlier, I saw on the 4-hour chart, this is what I saw. I saw we had basically a triple top. We had kind of a pennant or a flag formation that broke to the downside rather than the top. And then we printed the very next candle. If you got into this trade, it was barely triggered. It actually, by the time I sent the trade out to you guys and entered my order, it had already gone up past the entry and never came back down. So this, for some people, this trade, if you're in it, you're holding it in a very slight drawdown. But what I see here is that we're also finding support again. If we look at the lows right there, you can see that, I'll just put a line there there we go. You can see that we basically bounced off of these highs over here. And so the question is this now going to be enough support to prop this thing up? Was it just a retest of the box kind of idea? Or is it actually going to fall and clear that area? And for those of you that took the trade and stayed with it, you could actually do quite well on it. So, but because of the way this flag formation is, when you look at the correlation between the US dollar and some of the other pairs, it seems to say that we still have some US dollar strength out there. Gold is falling again, the pound is falling again, pound USD, the New Zealand USD is falling, the Aussie USD is continuing to fall. The only two pairs that aren't really moving right now, even the USD CAD made a new high. The only pairs that aren't really moving to the downside right now that are showing US strength are the Euro USD and the USD Swiss. Euro USD going up and the USD Swiss going down. So it's kind of interesting, and obviously correlation isn't always a real factor. I mean, you still have to trade what you see on the charts, but it is nice when they all work, kind of correlate with each other and confirm your entry. So this one I'm really not sure. I'm going to keep my eye on the USD Swiss and see what happens. We've got some pretty major news coming out in the UK session today, so maybe we'll get some confirmation on that. And that's about it. I just wanted to go over that with you guys and explain my reasoning behind that. We missed a good move down on the pound. I missed sending out a signal on it. And so I'm hoping that we get some nice trades for your trade setups over the next couple of days. Okay, everybody, happy trading. And as always, you can send me questions through the Facebook page or Facebook group, or comment on the YouTube video. Okay, take care.